Welcome to episode 6 of the Raw Apes podcast.
I was gonna say Fighter and the Kid for some reason. After like an hour of setting up and shit.
Yeah, it took us a while this time because
I even forgot a USB cable that he was supposed to bring. So then I had to call reinforcements and hit up my homie Will so he could bring me one.
Nah, it wasn't because of that. It was because we decided to move the computer and move the mic somewhere else.
yeah.
Oh, I thought that was your brother. You said your brother.
I thought it was, but no, it
was a homie Will.
What was I was like, you motherfuckers don't look alike. I was like, what the hell?
So when I came in, they changed. You know that they changed the locks on the top is like a keypad. So I didn't know the keypad. So there was still some girls here in the office, like in another office. So I'm trying to unlock it with the key. I'm like, fuck, it's not working, and I don't know the keypad. And one of the girls comes out of the restroom, and then I knock so she could open it, but she's probably like, this fucking bald dude, I'm not gonna open the door. So she just goes into her office, and then the other girl that's there, she starts looking out the window because there's the windows in the back.
Yeah,
she's just looking out the window. So I had to call that guy Will that just showed up so he could tell me the code so I could unlock it. So that if not, we weren't gonna
record tonight.
Yeah, we weren't gonna record because I left the laptop in here. So we got a couple fights to talk about. Like what? We got a couple. 1, 2, 3. What other one? Oh, the Bellator one. You didn't see it?
I didn't. I just saw the Joe Schilling fight. We sounded like casuals the last podcast because we didn't even mention the Bellator card.
Yeah. Hey, but that was on the Zone, right?
Honestly, I have no idea. Like I tried watching the kickboxing card when it was live, but
on what though? It's on. I
think it was on Bellator. No, I think it was on the Bellator app. But I kept going on it, but it wouldn't give me the option to view it.
It was showing on the Zone, the other application.
I think that was just MMA. I think the kickboxing card was on the Bellator app.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Oh, the MMA prelims were on Bellator.com or the Zone?
The Zone, because I think I saw Joe Schilling's fight today on the Zone.
Okay, fool. You should have tried the Zone to see the kickboxing fights. They would have been there.
I tried today. They weren't.
Oh yeah, because they keep everything, huh?
Who keeps everything?
The Zone, like they don't erase them. Like you could keep rewatching them.
I think so, but I think they just had the prelims. They didn't have the actual main card. What was the?
But I'm talking about the Bellator kickboxing. They don't have them on there.
No, I don't even think I don't even think Bellator has the old fights when Kevin Ross has fought on those cards. I don't even think you could watch them anywhere except for highlights or like.
No, but on the Zone, do they have can I still go on the Zone and watch Joe Schilling fight?
Yeah. This one that just
so they keep them there like a library, like UFC fight.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, okay.
I'm still new to
I canceled the Zone though, so.
I'm gonna get it when Canelo fights. He's gonna fight this month.
Oh yeah, it's already December.
Yeah,
the 15th.
We're gonna watch him.
I found that out today. I was like, what the fuck? He's fighting again?
Yeah.
Is that other guy good?
I don't know. I mean, if
he's a nobody.
For boxing, I'm a casual, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
Maybe the hardcore boxing fans will know who he is. He's a champ. He has a belt. But I mean, in boxing, fucking everyone has a belt.
And everyone's undefeated.
There is what? WBA, WBO, WBC, IBF, and I don't know how many others. I think there's WBC. I think there's at least 6 belts per weight class. At least 6.
Oh, because there's so many I guess not promotions but organizations or whatever.
Yeah, they just fucking create the belt to make money. Because you gotta pay them. When they create the belt. So let's say for a certain weight class they don't have the IBF belt, and then me and you are gonna fight for it. We have to pay that the I don't know if it's called the commission, the IBF, so they could create it and then they'll give it to us.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, well, because it gives you recognition if you're the champ.
Fuck.
Damn, bro, did you take some weed or what?
No, I wish.
Was not even sharing it. I was gonna bring the pin. I have a pin, THC pin.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring it, but I'm like,
Nah, cause I don't. What if we smoke in here and then the fucking fire alarm goes on?
Nah, we're gonna
Fuck
be
that.
like
Like we would have to smoke
fucking
outside.
idiots talking on this shit. And
Nah, just a little high. You don't get too blown.
yeah,
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know how you react though when you're too high though.
I know
Or
what
even
I'm
a little
saying. Yeah, I know what I'm
Yeah?
saying. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Why you don't or what?
No, yeah. Well, if I'm normal,
Oh, okay.
but if I eat an edible, that's it. It's
Oh
over.
yeah, anybody. If anybody eats an edible,
I ate an edible.
That's it.
Once it was my friend George. I don't know where he got it from, but it was a small brownie. And this was a long time ago. This was maybe 3 years ago, probably 3 years ago. So he tells me like, "Oh, I have edible. You know, it's a brownie." So I ended up going, and I ended up eating half of it. So it was like, it wasn't that big, right? It was probably like this. And then he was all like, "Oh, you know," I'm like, "Damn, that's it, bro. It's kind of small." He's all like, "Yeah, just eat half." I'm like, "All right, I'll eat half."
Damn.
Yeah, half
That's
of it.
already a lot.
But well, I guess I didn't know that much about edibles, right?
Yeah.
But you guys, obviously, it's just audio here. But it wasn't that big of a brownie. It was a pretty small brownie. But he said, "Eat half of it." I'm like, and I'm thinking, dude, is that shit gonna do anything to me? He's like, "Just eat half." And I'm like, "All right, I'll just eat half." I ate half, and that shit tastes like straight weed. It didn't even taste like a brownie. I was like, God damn, it tastes like just fucking grass.
Yeah.
You know? But I didn't eat, so I ended up getting like, I think I went to get a donut or something. So I'm thinking like,
shit.
fuck, I was supposed to eat it on an empty stomach, so it came me faster. Long story short, well, it's not gonna be a short story, but anyways.
Long story short, that shit hit you.
Yeah,
It hit you.
no. So I end up going home. I'm chilling. I'm watching TV. What am I watching? I'm just watching like a TV show or something, like a thriller or something. You know, like the shows, like if it's a thriller or any fucking show, when something's gonna happen, you know, like the little music,
Yeah.
the suspense music.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, and it's already been an hour and a half. I'm like, man, this shit didn't do shit. I'm just chilling.
Just like everyone else.
Yeah, right? An hour and a half. And I'm like, man, I fucked up because I ate. I'm just chilling. I'm like, and then a scene comes out where the music's playing, right? The scene ends, but the music doesn't stop. It stayed playing. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm tripping, right? I'm like, so I put it on mute. And the music's still playing.
No, my. Oh.
It's playing. I'm like, oh shit, this shit already hit me. And I'm just like, all right, fuck, calm down. Like, it's gonna go away right now. The music.
Yeah.
We're still gonna be high, but at least that's gonna go away, because you start losing your mind, because you're, what the fuck? Why do I keep hearing this music? And I keep hearing it, and now I'm tripping, fool. And I'm like, fuck, it's not going away. It's not going away. And then I get up, I go to the restroom. And then I start washing my face, right? And then I look up, and my eyes are red as fuck, super red. And I'm just like, oh shit. And I start looking, I'm looking myself in the mirror, and I'm like, fuck, like, just relax. Yeah. And then I start seeing myself like in little blocks. You know, like,
Oh, like pixelated?
yes, pixelated,
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, fuck, just relax. I end up going inside my room, have the door open, and then at that time we had a small dog, and
Oh, I remember that dog.
the with
blind
the long
one?
ears, with the long ears, the cocker spaniel,
The one
the
that
brown
was
one.
blonde? I'm not blonde.
Brown.
Blind.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
I remember.
But at that time it wasn't blind, so it ends up, I'm just sitting down, and then it comes in, and it's like pixelated too. Like big time. It looks like a Nintendo game, you know, like
Yeah.
like the characters. I'm like, oh shit, and I tell her like to come on the bed, right? Because my bed was like real low. Because I'm like, maybe like I'll calm down if, you know,
You
if I'm
pet her?
petting it. It comes, and I'm just looking, and it's all pixelated. I'm like, holy shit. And I'm just petting. I'm like, I'm gonna just have to write this shit out. My door is open to, you know, and I'm thinking like my room's floating in space. And if I walk out the
You're
door,
gonna
I'm gonna
fall
fall into
down.
fucking space. I'm just gonna be floating in space. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm just staying in bed. I'm scared. And I'm like, fuck, go away. I was high for like 2 hours before I went to sleep.
Damn.
2 hours, fool. I was tripping. Now I'm like, I'm never gonna eat a fucking edible again. I wake up the next day. I had an appointment early. I wake up, and then I'm cutting his hair, and I'm like, I'm still high.
Oh, for hair appointment.
Yeah, haircut appointment. I was still high, fool. I was all like, am I really cutting this with hair right now or not? I'm like, nah, I am. I'm cutting this with hair. So after that, I told him. Nah, it was actually good.
You fucked his lineup up.
Yeah, nah, it was good. And I even told the homie, I'm like, hey, fool.
You're like,
Like,
hey,
you
fool,
told me.
Is his lineup fucked up or is it just me?
No, the guy that gave me the brownie.
Oh.
So I told him, hey, like, this shit was fucking strong. Like, why did you tell me to eat half of it? He just started laughing. Like, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, he fucked you over.
Like, he was all like, oh, I'm going to tell this fool to eat half of it. So, how the fuck did we get it? Oh, the pen.
The pen,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
Damn,
but see, the edibles are like liquor. Like, you know, when you're taking shots, you're like, oh, I'm good, and then out of nowhere, that shit hits you.
Yeah,
that's why true. I prefer like the pens or just straight weed.
It's just
like, that's like beer.
It's fast.
Like you know, like all right, I'm high already. I could chill. I could stop. Edibles, and you know, edibles, like, you know how you start seeing, like how I started seeing pixelating, is because it's like fuck, what is that word? When you start imagining shit.
Hallucinate?
Yeah, it does. Edibles sometimes make you hallucinate. And regular weed doesn't. If you smoke it. If you smoke it. But if you eat it, if you digest it, it's different. You do start hallucinating.
And I don't like the fact that, you know, like you mentioned right now, that the next day you were still high. Like, that's what like, I had experiences like that where, I guess edibles? Like, you know, I'll say I take an edible right now. I'll get high. And then, like, I'll go to sleep, I'll wake up, I'll be fine. But then, like, in the afternoon, out of nowhere, I'll start feeling high again. So I'm like, I don't like that, you know? Because, like, I don't want to be high again. But yet, like, I guess, like, my body hasn't digested it completely. So it's still in my system, you know? I don't know, but, yeah, I don't really,
yeah, so I haven't done edibles. I think I ate an edible after that, but like a tiny piece because I was scared. So it didn't end up doing anything.
I remember the first time I ate one, I was at my friend's house. We were just chilling in his room, and then the same thing. You know, I was like, man, this shit's not gonna do anything. You know, like I don't feel anything. It was like a Rice Krispie treat, and it was I think like 500 milligrams in total, but like a little piece was probably like I don't know, like shit, huh? I mean, it was enough.
Oh, it still got you high.
Yeah, it got me high, and it was like the first time I had ever been high, and it was with an edible. Like I remember, like I was on his bed, like facing down, right? But for some reason, my phone... It just sounded
kind of gay. I was at my homie, so I got high. Then I was in his bed, facing down with my ass up.
And then for some reason, when I snapped back out of it, like my pants were off, bro. Like, and my ass was hurting. I don't know why, bro.
Like I was laying down on his bed, face down. What the fuck?
Ass up. No, shit. But I was like facing down, and my phone was on the bed. So basically, my face was on my phone, right? I was laying on top of my phone, and my phone was facing up. So the selfie camera was facing me, and like I was aware that I was on top of my phone. So once I was high, I swear to God, like shit started spinning, and I felt like I went through a portal, but I went through a portal through the selfie camera of my phone. Like my whole body went inside of the selfie camera, and basically I was in my phone, like just like spinning, through a portal.
Oh shit!
And I was like, what the fuck? Like I'm really in a portal right now. And I remember kind of not jumping on the bed, but just like kind of bouncing, you know, like I was like
you were bouncing
face down
in the bed, face down with your ass up. What the hey bro, this shit's just getting gayer and gayer. I think you should just change the subject.
I never mentioned what my friend was doing. You're just imagining shit.
For real, the people listening be like, damn, your homie's gay.
He took advantage of me.
Oh shit.
No, but like I just started bouncing, and then like I felt like my body was like moving in a motion, like you know, like when people do like the worm, the dance. Like I felt like my body was doing that. Damn. But I was just bouncing up and down, you know. I was like, what the fuck? And I remember I was trying to tell my homies a story that that should have been like I should have been done with this story in like 2 to 5 minutes, but I probably took like 15 minutes because I kept forgetting like what I was talking about. I was like, wait, what? What was I saying? Like that fucked up.
Damn. Yeah, that's why that's it. Only the pins. The pins are cool.
Yeah.
Pins are just smoke some weed.
Yeah.
That's it. That's why I don't drink. Well, I don't even like the taste of like tequila. I only drink beer.
That
Beer.
shit's good.
Nah,
Like
it's not good.
I'd rather drink tequila than
Okay,
beer.
you rather drink it, but it's not good.
I think it's good.
So you just drink a shot just to drink
Not
it.
just any
But
tequila.
let's say the best tequila that you've had. You don't drink it and be like, damn, this tastes good. Like, I just want to drink it just to drink it without getting drunk, without getting buzzed. No one ever says that. Unless you're an alcoholic. Like, I love the taste.
I'm not an alcoholic, but I like the taste
So
of
if it wouldn't get you buzzed or drunk, you're not going to drink it. That's what I mean by tasting good. Like soda or whatever drink that you like a sweet drink. You drink it because it tastes good. It's not going to get you high. It's not going to get you drunk.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right. But
That's what I mean
like,
by
it's
good.
not nasty. Like Patron or...
So you just... That's why. If it wouldn't get you buzzed, you wouldn't just drink it. Like, oh, I'm going to just take drinks of it. Well, if it does not get you drunk or buzzed.
Alright, I guess I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. That's like me,
I guess,
like beer.
I guess,
It's like me on some beers. I'm
I
like,
thought
oh,
you said you like beer.
I like beer because it gets me buzzed. So I put up with the taste. But
Wait,
like,
so you don't like it? Or some like you...
I like
you're
it for what it
tolerable.
does to me. It's like if you're going to eat healthy, some healthy food, you're like, I don't want this shit. I want a fucking cheeseburger. But why do you do it? Because of because of what it does to you.
Yeah.
Right? When you're working out, you feel better. You can work out harder. But it's not for the taste. Like, oh my God, I love this shit. It's the same with beer. Like sometimes I'll say, damn, this beer tastes good. It tastes good because for what it does. It's going to get me buzzed. So I'm like, this beer tastes better than this one. But I won't just drink it just to fucking drink it.
Yeah. Okay, then let me change that up then. I don't think tequila's good, but I don't think it's nasty. If that makes sense.
I guess. I guess. But you know what I mean. Like, no one's going to just drink it like, oh, it's not going to get you buzzed. You know, like with some
they
people.
do it in the movies.
What?
In the movies.
Oh,
they
yeah.
make that shit look good.
Hey, that shit was talking about that. Have you watched Narcos?
Bro, tell me why. Yesterday I'm watching Narcos, right? And they're drinking tequila, and I'm like,
I don't know. Are they
fuck,
drinking tequila or it looks? I don't know what
think
it is.
was
Whiskey or something.
Something, but like, yeah, I think well,
But they
one
make
of
it
the
look
parts.
good, huh?
Yeah, they were drinking. This was literally
Just on the
last
rocks.
night. Yeah, on the rocks. Last night I was like, they were drinking tequila. The new season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Narcos
they were
with
drinking.
Felix Gallardo.
Yeah, they were drinking tequila, and then I was like, fuck, like.
They make it look
Like
cool.
yeah, I craved it, and then like
And then
in my
smoking
house, like,
cigarettes. You're like, dude, I want to do that.
well, not the cigarettes. I mean, not for me at least.
All right,
but
weed.
like
Switch it up with a blunt, and then that.
tequila. But yeah, like it made me crave it so much that like I remember we had
You drank, you
Patron
fucking
bottle.
alcoholic.
No, a Patron bottle in my house, you know, in one of the cabinets, and I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna take like 2 shots, you know, or a couple shots, and then when
it on the rocks, not just shots.
oh well, whatever. I don't have ice, so I was just gonna do a shot.
The fuck? Who the fuck doesn't have ice?
Me? I don't
You
know.
don't have a fridge? We're
Yeah,
not in
but I
Thailand, fool,
I have
they
an
don't have
old ass
ice.
refrigerator. That shit does not
So-
produce
so-
ice.
so you
we
put
don't
it-
have the ice trays either.
Oh, let's
Nah.
go to the 99-cent store, bro. They're a
Wait, do we have ice trays? I don't know. Doesn't matter. That's
All
my
right, so
point.
you
But
did-
point is, I opened the box of Patron, like took
And you
out the
took
bottle.
shots.
There's nothing. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
So what do
fuck
you mean there was
this.
nothing?
There was nothing in the bottle. I thought there was.
Oh, there's
yeah,
nothing
it
in
was
the bottle,
empty.
just for looks.
Yeah, it was empty. Like I don't know why the fuck it was there. But point is, like, that's funny that you mention it.
That
like,
show is funny, fool. So me and my girl been watching it, and then she was all like, "We're gonna go out." When was it? I think it was this week. Oh no, not this week. That just happened the week before. We're gonna go out, and then she's all like, "Oh, we're gonna go to to her cousin's boyfriend's party or something. They had like a group or whatever." So she's all like, "Oh, I had a Bucanas bottle." So she's all like, "Oh, I want Bucanas on the rocks." And because of like I'm guessing of Narcos, right? So she gets it and she's all cool and shit. And then she drinks it, and she only takes one drink and she's like, "Oh, never mind."
And then I told her, "Oh, you fucking try to be like Felix Gallardo, huh?" And she starts laughing. She's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Hell no, I won't drink that shit. Like, I can't drink it on the rocks like that."
One time I drank, what was it? Jameson? That's whiskey, right?
Yeah.
I drank
Fuck the Jameson brothers.
It's proper 12 here. No, I
never
drank
tried
Jameson, but I was low key already high. So I like the taste of Jameson, but I don't know if it was because I was high, or like I actually like it because I swear like I tasted I felt like my tongue dissected every little flavor from the Jameson. Like it tasted like wood. I was like, that shit's good as fuck.
So you like wood?
Yeah, I guess so.
Another gay word.
Morning wood.
Like wood.
Morning wood.
No, but talking about when you're high, I remember I was high and I was eating watermelon. That shit tasted so sweet. Like it tasted like if you poured sugar on the watermelon.
Yeah,
I didn't even
I
like
think
it.
you told me.
Yeah,
about
it was
that
way
before.
it was way too sweet. I'm like, this just fucking
Gross.
like, what the
That is
fuck?
too sweet.
Yeah, way too sweet. So yeah, that was I didn't like that. But not I just finished watching Narcos. You?
When I finished watching it last night.
Oh shit, we did too.
Yeah.
Yep, that shit ended. I thought that fool was gonna die because I don't know his story.
I looked like
Felix Gallardo. I thought that fool was just gonna smoke him. That cop.
Oh.
Sorry, fucking spoiler alert.
Spoiler. Well, wait. Oh, when they actually caught him?
Yeah, that
yeah,
cop.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. But I mean, I kind of like fucked. Nah, I didn't really fuck up the like show for myself. But like before the, I think after the first episode, I was like interested about the, cause obviously
So you
they're
looked
like
at the
they're
history.
all, yeah,
You
cause
fucked
obviously
up.
they're like.
Yeah,
It's based on like real
yeah.
people, you know. So I looked it up, and then like before I even got done with the first episode, I found out that Kiki, like that, they had killed Kiki.
I knew about
And
the
I was
only
like,
reason I know is because all the fucking corridos.
Oh, they
that
talk
they
about
say,
that.
Yo no maté a Camarena.
Oh,
There's
shit.
a song that they always say that about what's his name? Caro?
Enrique?
Caro Quintero?
Rafa.
Rafa,
yeah,
Caro
yeah.
Quintero. Who the fuck is Caro?
No, that's him.
Oh yeah,
Rafa
Rafa Caro Quintero. Yeah.
yeah.
So of the song about him, you know, they say that he didn't kill him, which he didn't. He didn't fucking kill him. But you know, they planned it on him.
Well, supposedly, I don't know if like, cause you know, obviously the
He gave
show.
the hit.
Yeah, but like you know how the show is obviously based on like true events, but they like they add drama to it, you know,
Yeah.
so the show could be good.
Yeah.
But I like online I read that Miguel Angel, yeah, he went to jail like because like he was charged for the murder of Kiki. So I don't know if he actually killed Kiki or like they
Well,
just
he
like
gave the
pinned it on.
hit.
Yeah, like they just pinned it on him, you know, so they could like
Well,
actually.
Rafa
Like,
went to jail because of that.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
he went to jail because of it. So yeah, so I thought they were gonna catch him because I didn't know his story. Felix.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you know, when he fucking walks by the beach where all the other fools are.
Oh, they
that
had
shit was
their
dope.
reunion.
Yeah. I was all like, holy shit.
I
That
thought
shit fucking badass.
cause you know how like they have El Chapo there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a young version.
I'm sure they're gonna do.
Dude,
like
that
this-
motherfucker looks like
Yeah, he
him.
does.
He looks like him. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
I'm sure they're probably gonna do that like on the. I'm sure they're gonna do a second season.
probably. Yeah.
They're gonna show more of.
Oh, that's
Amado
true.
Carrillo.
That's true because I was expecting for the last episode for them to show, or you know how like some movies or shows whatever, like they don't show how the characters end up dying or whatever, but then at the end they just give like little slideshows of like Arturo went Arturo went on to like fucking be a millionaire or whatever, and then Ivan went on to be a crack
guy.
dealer, a gay crack dealer,
Gay go-go dancer.
yeah, go-go dancer, you know, shit like that. Like I was expecting that, like Agent Jaime, you remember Jaime?
Yeah.
Like he went on to whatever, continue
ended up
working
good.
DA, and then Miguel Angel ended up getting captured. But yeah, that makes sense. I guess like they're most likely gonna do a second season
Yeah, they have to.
and show like him actually getting captured. Because
Yeah,
I don't
he's
even
gonna
know
go
if
to
he's
jail.
alive or.
I don't know, but I remember. Well, I kind of know what I think it's him. I remember watching the Chapo show. If you ever watched the
No,
Chapo,
no.
it's pretty good. Just the production's not as good as this one.
Yeah.
It's a little bit low budget. But how it starts, I think, is the first or second episode. They show him, Felix, and then he's telling everyone. He makes the group like that. He sets everyone up a meeting, and he tells everyone like that he's gonna go to jail, and then he gives everyone like, you're gonna run this Chapo, you're gonna run that, and that's how then the Chapo series starts. So I'm guessing in the second season, maybe, I don't know, one of the episodes that's gonna happen. He's gonna do that shit. But anyways, just all right. Now let's talk about the fucking fight.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
So first off, the Friday fight, the Dos Anjos and Kamaru Usman. So we predicted that one right. I thought he was gonna do a little bit better, Rafael. He did good with the low leg kicks, like in second round or third. He was, remember, he went on a flurry at the end. He started doing pretty good. I think it was the second or third round. But and I put I bet $20 on Usman. He was a favorite, like minus 300 or something on the site where I was at. But if I took him to win by decision, and he was only like minus 125. So I just bet $20, you know. So when he was fucking whooping on this fool, like in the fourth and fifth, he was throwing power punches. And I was like, fuck, don't put him away. Don't knock him out. I'm going to fucking lose. I'm like, grind him out, wrestle. And he didn't end up knocking him out, but he whooped his ass.
Yeah, it was, I feel like obviously Usman whooped Dos Anjos' ass. Like, it was like one-sided, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't like maybe Dos Anjos like won this round, or
not even. No, he did okay in I'm telling you, it was like the second or third. But it's not like you're like, yeah, he won the round.
Yeah, no, like I said, it was.
Or if you're gonna give him a round, you'll give him that one.
That's
if you're nice.
Yeah. But like I said, it was very one-sided. But I don't think Dos Anjos got too fucked up, if that makes sense. Like, he didn't get rocked. He didn't get
rocked,
but he got dominated, you know?
Yeah. He's gonna have brain trauma.
Definitely,
okay,
yeah.
So he got hurt, not rocked. Like, they're gonna. Well, no, wasn't there a part where he was smashing him? Usman had him on the ground and he started pounding on him.
Was it? I
think he did start pounding on him. Like, oh shit, he's gonna finish him, and he ended up surviving. So another decision went for him. Fuck, what was I gonna mention? Oh, and like, that's kind of like whoever sets up the fights for Dos Anjos, because his manager has to agree, and he tells him, hey, you should take this fight. Like, that's a stupid ass fight to take. You lose to Kobe, and then you're like, all right, bro. So your next fight, we're gonna fight another wrestler, bigger and
top contender,
bigger and stronger. Probably doesn't have the cardio as Kobe, but he's bigger and stronger. He hits harder, and he's a better striker. You want this fight? Take it. And Dos Anjos not gonna back down.
Yeah,
he's a tough guy. Like, why would you book that? You want to build him up? Maybe fight a guy he's a good, well-rounded fighter, but not a big, powerful wrestler, which you lost to the fight before. Get his confidence up. Beat someone who's pretty good at wrestling. So because you work on what you lost to, then you beat that guy, then you later fucking fight Usman.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, that was.
It's a management, because the fighter, they're gonna take the fight.
Yeah.
That was gonna take it. So as we predicted, he was gonna win.
Who do you think gets the next shot at the welterweight belt? I feel like it's the money fight would be Kobe, just because he talks.
Well,
so
he
much
is
shit.
No, fool. That's gonna happen.
That's already set.
Well,
I don't think
Woodley's already talking about they're gonna do it in early 2019.
Oh,
yeah, that fight's gonna happen.
Oh, I think
they said January or March.
They're trying to add it to the Anaheim card
that fight's gonna. That's for sure. That fight's gonna happen unless someone gets hurt. But
so then he'll probably get the winner of that.
Yeah, but because he's been winning by decision, so you know how the UFC is like, oh, you're not gonna get asses in seats. Us, we're hardcores. We yeah, fuck it. He has 9 wins in a row, 9-0 in the UFC. Give him the fucking title shot. If not, then I see a title eliminator that could be. If Woodley's still the champ, then Askren is not going to fight Woodley.
No.
Because if Askren beats Lawler and Kobe wins, he's gonna automatically fight for the title. Because Askren, because he's talking a lot of shit. He's undefeated.
You think so?
Yeah. The way he's talking shit, a lot of people are paying attention to Askren now. If he goes out there, let's say he dominates Lawler, he's gonna get on the mic, start talking shit, and if Kobe wins, then this was gonna challenge him.
Oh, that would be perfect. Kobe and Askren.
That's why.
Just like in terms
And the
of like
shit
the
talking.
talk. Whew.
That's why it's gonna sell.
Yeah, definitely.
But if Woodley wins, they could do. If they don't give it to Usman, a title eliminator, and Usman and Ponzinibbio. They're both Ponzinibbio's like on a 7-fight win streak. 7-fight win streak, 9-fight win streak, title eliminator
I feel
right
like
there.
Ponzinibbio is way bigger than Usman.
I don't think he's way bigger. This was upper body's very big. His legs are not that big, but compared to Dos Anjos, he was massive.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He was massive. And we'll get to see Ponzinibbio's wrestling defense against Usman. He has the power to knock out Usman, and he's big, so he probably won't get taken down like Dos Anjos.
I forgot about
that would be a good fight.
Ponzinibbio.
Yeah, Ponzinibbio versus Usman. I mean, if he's not gonna fight for the title next, I mean, that's the fight to make. Maybe the UFC doesn't want to kill two up and coming guys though. Like they don't want, because they both haven't fought for the title. They want fresh blood for the title fights, so they probably won't do that. So they won't kill these guys. So all right, Usman fights for the title, then Ponzinibbio could fight. So Willie could have challengers all the time. Mm-hmm. He could do that.
Yeah.
The other fights, I mean, they were like whatever. Next. Oh, the Bellator. I just saw the main event, the Sakara. Did you see that one?
Knocked the fuck out. Yeah.
Oh, I put it on on
Instagram, I think.
Yeah. On the stories. Damn, he got fucking laid out. Well, it was a left hook that dropped his ass.
Shit.
Yeah, the way he fell, and then he got pounded on. I was like, yeah, in his hometown. Damn, that sucks.
The Bellator card, I only saw the Joe Schilling fight. Did you see that one or no?
No, because that was in the prelims.
Oh yeah, that's
so
right.
That wasn't on the.
Well,
and I wasn't even home at that time. I ended up getting home like at 1:30 or something. I did see the other fights. They're okay.
That was a good fight though.
Which one?
The Joe Schilling one.
I saw the highlights.
He just bloodied up the other guy. He got him with the elbow. I think it was on the floor, and then like it was a big cut. He's just bloody, and then I feel like he dominated him. The other guy was still in the fight, but his corner, he made the ref stop it because of the cut. He was like, yeah, I'm not gonna have you fight.
What was the other guy? His style? Just a okay MMA guy.
I mean,
like what did his style look like?
A bit like a striker, or just like an MMA guy. I think he broke or like dislocated his shoulder because like it was like wobbly, and then he kept trying to like, I don't know if he was trying to like pop it back in, but he kept like grabbing it with his other hand. He kept putting his hand on his shoulder, and it looked very wobbly. But yeah, his corner told the ref to stop it.
That's good that Joe's doing MMA now, because more people know about MMA. And I'm sure he's gonna make more money in MMA.
Yeah, I think that's why he's doing it, because
that's what he
says
said.
There's more money.
Yeah, there's more money in it.
There's not a lot of money in kickboxing.
That's crazy. Like, dude, kickboxing is like more exciting than boxing. I'm like, I don't know what it is. I don't know how people don't. I guess they don't promote it enough. You have to go hard and promote it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for Muay Thai, I know why it's not. I know why it's not.
They
as
do
popular.
the music.
Yeah,
which they could cut the music off though.
They can, but the thing is, I think like a lot of Muay Thai fighters, like they like the traditional.
They could do that, but don't show it on TV.
Oh yeah.
You know, they could it's like in the UFC. You know, like it goes to commercials, when it comes back on, they're already in the cage.
Yeah. And
they're gonna announce them. They could do that for Muay Thai.
They could, but I feel like I said, like a lot of Muay Thai fighters they try to be very traditional. Which is cool, you know, but yeah, but like they'll probably be like, oh, like why are you cutting it, you know, or I don't know.
Well, all right, but the same in the UFC, because it's not gonna be pay-per-view. No one's gonna fucking buy pay-per-view Muay Thai. In the UFC, when it's on Fox Sports 1, they don't show him walking to the cage.
Yeah, no.
They show him walking to the cage. 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 They sho So it's the same shit in Muay Thai. They're gonna be like, hey, we don't have enough fucking airtime. You want us to show, we can't show everything. So just fight. They could do that. They need, obviously the Muay Thai will be way more exciting because they got fucking elbows and they'll allow the clinch.
Yeah, but I also feel like they wouldn't, because they were, like, Lion Fights was on what channel? Was it Access TV? But even like then, Access TV isn't that popular. It's not that popular. Yeah,
they gotta put it like on ESPN.
Yeah, but for them to do that, like, Muay Thai has to be very big, and like compared to like
that's why they gotta promote it. They have to take the hit. You can't. It's not gonna be big, and then they're gonna put it on.
Yeah, but I don't think they like just like people in the network will even like make time for it, or they don't even care. You know, like they already have MMA, they already have boxing, so they're like, who cares?
But it has to be like Viacom that have billions of dollars to put money for it.
I feel like, well, I don't know, like the Bellator kickboxing promotion, like it's pretty good, but like they still lack a lot of things here and there.
There are a lot of like they have Raymond Dinas, but they're older.
Yeah,
dudes.
like John Wayne Parr, Kevin Ross.
Old.
Kevin Ross is still good, but you know
he's older.
but like just little things here and there, like it still kind of sucks. Like the
what do you see that sucks?
Huh?
What sucks from Bellator?
Oh, like I remember they had where was it? I think it was in Italy. They had a kickboxing card in Italy, and they didn't show it on air. On Paramount Network. Yeah, tape delay. But it was literally like a month.
Oh,
I think so.
stupid.
Like, what the? Are you serious? Like,
that's
like, how are you gonna do that? Or like the kickboxing card that just happened. Like, I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, you know what? Now with the zone could pick up.
But like I said earlier, like I don't think the zone's gonna have it. I think the zone is just.
I know they don't have it, but someone could pick it
oh,
up.
Yeah, that's
someone
true.
Like Viacom. They own Bellator kickboxing. They're not gonna put Muay Thai. But someone could come and be like, we're going to put fucking Muay Thai in there.
Actually, you know what? ONE FC has their own, like, Muay Thai fights.
But in the cage.
In the cage. Well, this is what I don't get, because I've seen some in the cage and some in a ring. Like, some of them, like, Nicky Hoskin, he fought Cosmo Alexander.
That was in the cage.
No,
he knocked him out with the uppercut.
Gloves.
With the uppercut, but it was in a cage.
No, but it was like boxing
I know,
gloves.
but it was in a cage.
But that's what I don't get. Like, why do some of them wear boxing gloves?
Because Nicky's, this is what I think. Nicky's the guy, the big name. So he's like, I'm not gonna take the risk and fight this dude with MMA gloves. So I want to use boxing gloves.
They probably give him the
dude. If he's the bigger name, they're gonna give it to him. Which I'm like, nah. If you're already doing it in a cage, dude. Fucking Muay Thai with MMA gloves is way more.
It's way different and more exciting.
Exciting.
Cause cause one thing they do in Muay Thai, when they like traditional, obviously they have the boxing gloves. They kind of like touch. They like touch like hands together, and then from there like they clinch up and then knee. Yeah. But you can't really. I mean, you can do that with MMA gloves, but not really, cause then you'll just expose yourself. You know, like to an uppercut.
Yeah, all the punches are. Oh yeah, you can't block that much. But MMA gloves, and I think in Muay Thai, you know how their hands aren't as good, well, because they're working on everything. Yeah. But that's the one thing that they lack. Like, that's why Ramon Deckers, when he was fighting over there, he was whooping ass because he had Western boxing
hands. Yeah.
Yeah, he would fuck these Thais. Yeah. Because they're like, oh, what the fuck? We're not used to these punches. Yeah. Because you know they do throw hard punches, but. You know, it's way different.
Yeah, the reason behind that, I think, and I'm pretty sure this is the reason, is because like I don't think punches are points. They're not,
which is stupid.
High scoring.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid. I mean, that's their tradition, but it's like, dude, this is a damage. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what lands.
Yeah, like I don't want to like. I'm not trying to win on points. You know, like I'm gonna do what's effective.
Or damage.
Yeah.
Even if it's points, that's something that they would have to change too. If they would have to come. Yeah. If they're gonna be on a network, like. All right, you land a kick that's not that hard, but someone hits you with a fucking hard cross. You're not gonna count that hard cross. And I know people are gonna be like, well, all right, bro, those aren't the rules though. Yeah, I get it, but this damage, fool, a hard cross is gonna if you rock someone with a hard cross, what? You're gonna be like, nah, I was with a punch. But I get it. They're like, no, we want to keep our sport alive. And we want him to throw more kicks, knees, and elbows. Mm-hmm. Like this, that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, But I mean, maybe because I don't know if you heard, but ONE FC is like close to landing a deal with like a major network here in the
Yeah.
US.
That would be fucking badass.
I feel like it'll probably be Fox, just because like
You think Fox?
well, because UFC is going to ESPN, so it'll like they're probably gonna like seize the like
Damn, Fox will
opportunity
be.
to.
Damn.
Just
I
go to
mean, that would be
Fox.
fucking badass. Damn, I don't know. Because Fox,
Oh,
they probably see how the UFC did. They're like, the UFC did okay on Fox. And then I'm like, now we're going to get something that's not even the UFC. It's MMA, but it's not even the UFC.
But I mean, cause
They probably, look, there's been strike force in these other organizations on CBS. They'll probably go somewhere like that.
I don't
Not
think so,
everybody.
because they I think they're on Fox Asia already, and obviously it's
Oh,
not like
if they are, then okay, that makes sense.
yeah. So
That would be
and
dope to have
actually,
one
don't
FC.
quote me on that, but I did see. I think like they were interviewing
Well, you just said it,
one
so
of
I'm
the-
quoting you.
RF, quote me, whatever, fuck. But yeah, I think they're on UFC Asia, so it, like, it will make sense for them.
UFC Asia?
I mean, Fox Asia.
Oh, all right,
So
that makes
it'll
sense.
make
then.
sense for them to go to
That'll be dope.
FS1 or something, and then there like they could bring their like the Muay Thai fights,
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the cage. Yeah, I guess in the cage. It'll be dope if. Yeah, I guess they could do it in the cage, but just some people are gonna be confused if they're doing the
Yeah.
MMA gloves. Like, why doesn't he take them down? Because they see MMA gloves and the cage.
associated
They're gonna think,
with
yeah.
MMA.
Unless they do like what Bellator does sometimes when they have the ring right
Kickboxing.
next to it.
Yeah.
That would be dope if they do it like that and MMA gloves. So now they'll know. All right, they're in a ring, so they're not gonna go to the ground
Yeah.
because they don't really know about pride and stuff.
Uh-huh.
All right. Oh, so let's fucking talk about Dos Santos. Then we just keep going off
Why
track.
the fuck did we start
I don't
talking
know,
about this?
but that's what. Yeah, it doesn't matter. The main card. Or let's
JD.
start with the. Was there any prelims on here?
Did you watch
Oh, I
the
see this
Yushin
one.
Akami?
Yeah, that fool
I
got
didn't.
beat up. He didn't do nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. I couldn't. When I saw him at welter, I'm like, what the fuck? Welterweight.
He's middleweight, right?
He used to be a middleweight
fight-
for a long time, and then I don't know. He cut there. Well, I saw this one too. The Wilson Hayes versus
Ben Nguyen.
Ben Nguyen.
Last time, last podcast, I was like Ben Nguyen. He sounds familiar, and I remember where I know him from. Well, obviously like from the UFC, but I don't know if you've seen that video of him. He's gonna fight. It's a smaller promotion. This guy who's all tatted up, his face is tatted.
Oh,
And they're like
yeah, and he
stare
pushes
down.
them,
Yeah,
right?
well, he's like fucking like face to
Yeah,
face,
he's
like
trying to be
pushes him
tough.
with face.
Oh,
and
that's
then
the video.
Yeah, and then it cuts to the fight,
And he knocks
then
his ass out.
Yeah, gets knocked out. Yeah, that's him.
And
That's Ben Nguyen.
he looked real good in that fight. You know, like his head moving, his striking looked real good. How he teared him up. Now the main card we saw. I saw this one. Paul Craig, Jim Crute. It was good. Paul Craig was coming back in the second round, and this was gassing out. And I ended up doing a parlay, right? In the parlay, I took the guy that beat Okami, and then I took this guy, Jim Crute. He won the first round, but then he started gassing out in the second round. Paul Craig won the second round. In the third, it was like pretty even, and I think he submitted him with an Americana. He ended up round 3? Yeah, submission.
Hey, for future reference, I don't know when it comes to like odds and stuff. I have no idea, like those numbers or like parlay. I don't even know what that means.
All right.
Are
Well,
they-
all right. So if you do a straight bet, it's just like, all right, I'm gonna take Jake Matthews to beat Tony Martin. So if he wins, you make the money, right? And then the odds are whatever. Let's say Jake Matthews is minus 200.
So
Minus
what-
200 means you got to bet. This is the easiest way to do it. If it says minus 200, you got to bet $200 to win 100
Okay.
because he's a favorite. But you don't got to bet $200. You can bet $20. But you're basically going to win half. If it's
Of
minus
what- of
200
what you-
of what
of
you
what you
bet.
put, okay.
So if I bet $20, I'm going to only win $10. If it's minus 200. If it's minus 4, then you're going to make fucking if you bet 400 to win 100. If it's minus 400.
Yeah, I don't get it.
But you get that math. Like if it's minus 400, you got to bet $400, and then if you win, you get your 400 back, and you win $100. So that's it.
Okay.
That's the easiest way to do it. So like when Cyborg is fighting and she's minus 1,000, you gotta risk $1,000 to only win 100. So if you lose, you lost 1,000. If you win,
because
you only
she's
win
a
100.
favorite.
Because she's a favorite by that much.
Okay.
So that's why I did a parlay, because a bunch of these guys were favorites. So here I was up 2, and then I ended up taking I didn't bet on this one, and then I ended up taking fucking Mark Hunt. I was like fuck, because he was like a plus like 105 or something. I'm like, I haven't really seen Justin Willis fight. I'm gonna take Mark Hunt. His last fight, he's gonna go balls out, right? His last fight in the UFC in his contract.
Oh.
So I'm like, I think Mark Hunt's got this, right? So I ended up taking Mark Hunt, and then he ended up losing. But then I also took fucking Tyson Pedro, so it wouldn't really have mattered there. Did it? Oh no, in the parlay I couldn't bet on this one. It wasn't available. I don't know why.
Oh,
so this
Shogun?
one, yeah.
And Tyson?
So I had 2 parlays, fool. In both parlays I had Mark Hunt, and then at the end I had
Dos Santos in one parlay. So parlay means all of them have to win for you to win. If one guy loses, you're done.
Okay.
But you get way better odds. Like I put like $20. One parlay I was gonna win like 190 if they all won.
Okay.
Like 4 or 5 fights. Another one I bet 20 and I was gonna win like 80 something bucks.
You did this shit for all the fights?
Well, for this card, yeah. So I ended up doing that, right? So I was all like, all right, I didn't pick. So I had these last 2, right? If Mark Hunt wins,
I had 2 parlays. So I bet like 4 fights.
so all of them were the same except
These 2, I had one parlay with Dos Santos winning, and then the other parlay with Tuivasa winning. So all I needed is Mark Hunt to win. If he would have won, the outcome wouldn't matter. If Junior Dos Santos won, I would have made 80 something bucks. If Tuivasa would have won, I would have made like 190. So I was like, Mark Hunt, you better fucking win.
Then he lost.
he ended up losing. I was like, son of a bitch.
So you didn't get anything?
Nothing. I lost those 2 parlays. Fuck. That just sucked. So yeah, fucking Mark Hunt. Well, he was just
Where are they
gassed
from?
out.
New Zealand, right?
Yeah,
Or
New
all
Zealand.
Yep. Guys from New Zealand lost.
Yeah, so fucking Mark Hunt.
I don't know what's up with him.
Well, I didn't see that fight.
No, all right, dude. It's like he didn't want it. In the first round, he was doing okay. He was moving forward. Justin Willis, he was using more footwork. Oh, kind of think about. Well,
You didn't see the Tyson Fury fight, right?
No.
okay. What kind of looked like Mark Hunt was Deontay Wilder trying to land the heavy punches. Justin Willis was using footwork and moving around. But Mark Hunt, by the 3rd round, he was gassed out and he was just taking hits. I'm like, it's your last fight in the UFC. You're in fucking. They were in Melbourne, right?
No. Adelaide something? Australia?
Yeah, in Australia. So they're big over there. And this was, I don't know, he didn't come to fight.
Probably just
And
to collect a check.
And he said he still wants to fight 4 times out of the UFC. But when I saw that
out
fight,
of the UFC.
yeah, I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Jake Matthews, Tony Martin, this fool upset him he got him in the submission. It was a good fight. This guy was a favorite by like -2 something. Mark Hunt, well, we said lackluster performance. Shogun and Tyson Pedro, you watched that fight?
That was a good fight.
Damn, they're fucking.
I wasn't
going at
expecting that from
Yeah,
Shogun.
no, I thought Pedro was gonna lay him out. I'm like, they're both strikers. This guy's a younger guy. He's gonna put him out, which that's what we predicted on last week's podcast. But dude, fucking Shogun, bro.
He looked good. He got caught a couple times.
I mean,
but
he looked good
stayed in
against
there.
Tyson Pedro, right?
With Tyson's not even ranked he's not even ranked in the top 10. So Shogun's still gonna do good against
These guys that are not ranked top 10,
or-
yeah, and that are strikers. This guy's a striker.
So Shogun could do pretty good. Dude, he looked good. Dude, when he was pounding on him, I was like, oh shit. Reminded me of Shogun from Pride. Fucking just pound people out. That was a very good fight.
I felt like just because it was Shogun, and I was like, I don't know, like I'm used to like seeing highlights from him in Pride. I was expecting for him to throw a soccer kick.
Oh,
Just because like it's
That's
Shogun,
what
you
you were
know?
thinking.
Yeah.
That was a good fight. Then the main event, the Dos Santos.
We picked it on the
Ty, I think.
Yeah, we picked it.
Tai
But when I
Tuivasa.
was watching it, well, when I was watching the early fights, I started looking at the records. Right now, I'm like, bro, Dos Santos has only lost to top fucking people. That's why I did the parlay on him as well.
But I'm like, man, if I was, and I bet it straight on him with some other guy that was there, some guy we call Underdog.
Oh, you told me
the
about
guy
it.
that always takes underdogs. So I bet on Dos Santos because I'm like, dude, if I'm gonna bet this straight, now that I'm thinking about it, dude, Dos Santos has only lost to top people.
Yeah.
But we get fucking brainwashed. Tuivasa's young, he's undefeated. But then we're like, all right, who has he beat? Remember I told you last time that he beat Arlovsky by decision? And it was kind of a close fight. I'm like, dude, Dos Santos is better than Arlovsky. I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? Sometimes you just fucking, the hype gets you.
Yeah.
You start watching the fucking promo. Oh shit, yeah, this was
The young guy, yeah.
Yeah. But no, Dos Santos, he his footwork, gets on his bike, moves around, and started tagging him. But Dos Santos against Tuivasa, yeah, he beat him. He was doing pretty good, but Francis called him out. If he fights Francis, the way he was moving,
Francis called Dos Santos out?
yeah, he called.
Really?
Yeah, right after his fight. During the post-fight interview in the cage, he called him out.
Oh, I probably
He
went
said,
to sleep.
He said he wants to
Because that was a
fight
China
Dos
fight.
Santos or I don't know who else. I think Stipe. And so the way Dos Santos is moving, how he moves back. You watched it, right?
Yeah.
How he moves back and he does this. I'm like, you do that against Francis, you're gonna get laid the fuck out. So I'm like, oh man, if you fight Francis,
That's it.
you're not gonna fucking win.
But
Fuck
then
no.
again, it's, yeah, I mean,
Because Francis,
heavyweight.
I think he's more technical than Tuivasa. Hopefully he has gas though. If Dos Santos survives, then he could probably beat him. But the way he moves back, I'm like, ooh, I don't like you fighting Francis. Whereas that's a fight they're gonna make. Francis called him out. This fool wins, and 2 strikers. I mean, who's not gonna watch that? Imagine they put it on the ESPN card. Oh shit!
He didn't look.
I'm telling you, this fool's took another hit.
It was a good fight, but I didn't think he didn't like that impressive, JDS.
Yeah, I mean, this fool didn't really do shit to him, so. But I mean, against a top 5, he's not gonna win. And then in an interview, he said that he wanted to fight Kane again because he could beat him.
He said that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He said, yeah, I really feel like I'm better than him.
Oh my
And, and that he could beat him. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
right. The
we
same
do not
thing-
want to watch
the
that
first,
shit.
Yeah, the first fight, he caught him.
He
like,
caught him.
he
It's
was
not like they were fighting for like several rounds and he beat him.
No. He just
I mean, he beat
caught
him, but he just got caught. We
Yeah.
know that shit happens
Yeah.
in MMA.
But
But
that's
to go out there and you're having a war and then you outclass him, then that's a big difference.
Yeah, but like the 2 other fights, he got this. Kane did the same thing.
The
to
same,
him.
second
Yeah,
and third.
just pressured him. Pressured him up against the cage.
Yeah.
just mollywopped his ass.
Yeah. Dude, remember before that, Dos Santos he was like a Francis. Scary
Yeah.
as fuck.
His boxing.
Even better because he had cardio. Francis, he hasn't shown any cardio. Dos Santos before, he didn't hit as hard as Francis, but to me, he was a beast.
Yeah.
But those fights against Kane, that shit wears you out. Those wars.
Hell yeah.
Those 2 wars.
And yeah, because he did. They went all 5 rounds. I think the 2 fights, the last.
The
2
second
fights.
fight, no, not the last one. He got stopped.
Oh, but I think it was
Kane-
the 5th round.
Yeah, it was the 5th. He ended up hitting his head and kind of knocked himself
Yeah.
out. But yeah, they're gonna do the Francis fight. There's no one else. He called out Overeem too, but you're like, you
yeah.
lost to Overeem, and Overeem called out Hot Balls, Black
Derek
Beast.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, they're gonna do that fight. Francis and Dos Santos is a fight to make. I was gonna say, Joe Silva, where you at? Like we're doing the upcoming fights, the picks, but he's not with the UFC
Sean
anymore.
Shelby.
Sean Shelby.
Sean Shelby, where you at?
We got to talk about fucking probably the
upcoming card.
the best. I watched Joshua and Klitschko. If you haven't watched it, go watch that shit. Joshua versus Klitschko. Joshua is the other heavyweight champ.
Anthony?
That's undefeated too. That was a fucking badass fight. Him against Klitschko. All right, if you didn't see Wilder and Fury, is just as good. The Klitschko and Joshua fight. Watch that one and watch this one. Those are the 2 best heavyweight fights that I've seen in my lifetime. In my lifetime, there hasn't been any great heavyweight fights.
Like in terms of boxing?
Yeah, in
or
terms of
like-
boxing.
Okay.
Yeah, the best. I mean, when I was a kid, Tyson was around, but he would just destroy people. It wasn't a fight.
Yeah.
Did you see that interview with Joe Rogan and Teddy Atlas? Teddy Atlas is a famous. He was a boxing trainer, and now he's like an analyst. But he said this about Tyson. He said like, Tyson's not a fighter. And I was all like, what the fuck is he talking about, right? Then he's all like, what's his record? Whatever his record was. Let's say his record was fucking, let's say his record is 40-4. 4 losses. He said, what I see there is a fighter that's 0-4. And then he started talking about every time Tyson was in a fight, he lost. In a fight, like where you're going back and forth. When he would fight like Ronda Rousey, when Ronda would come in, she would just destroy girls, right? It wasn't a fight. She was like a bully.
Oh,
she would just destroy them. She never came through adversity and came back and won.
So it wasn't a fight.
It's not a fight. It's a fight, but you know what I mean. It's not like, they're going back and forth, and then fucking he comes back and knocks him out like a Frankie Edgar.
Yeah.
He's a fighter. He comes back and fights and wins.
Okay.
Ronda Rousey, same shit, right? When Holly Holm was whooping her, she didn't come back. Amanda didn't stand a chance. Same thing he talks about Tyson. And I thought it was a little harsh, right? But then it starts making sense. You're like, holy shit. Every time he was in a fight, he never won. Never came back. Mm-hmm. And then he talks about, to me, he was just a gifted athlete. He worked very hard. But when when another fighter pressed the action and didn't give up, he would crumble. Because he's like, he would intimidate people. But when he can't intimidate you and you keep fighting back, it's like he probably loses his confidence. Like, holy shit, I'm hitting these fools with everything. They keep coming back, and then he'll crumble. And I'm like, you gotta watch that part. Just look up Teddy Atlas.
I think now that you say, because it was on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about an interview.
Oh yeah,
I kind of remember that. Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen it, just put Teddy Atlas, Joe Rogan, Mike Tyson on YouTube.
Then I was like, oh shit, this makes sense.
Dang,
it was funny when he was talking about Tyson, when he took him to the local gym, and they would put their name and his age, and he put his age like 15 years old, and then the people before that he was taking other kids there, and then they would match him up. They had like smokers fight, right? And they would match him up. You'll put their information and their record, right? So the kids he'll bring in, there were like 0 fights, amateur fights, smoker fights. So that he would put, all right, this is my kid. He's 14, 15 years old. He's 0-0. And then the opponent, the other coaches, will be like, oh, this is my fighter too. He's only 1-0. But then this fool would see him like hitting him back. Yeah, and he's all like, hey, come on, man. This guy's not fucking 1-0.
Yeah.
Come on, don't be like that. Don't be dirty like that. They're like, no, what do you mean? They'll just bullshit. So these was could whoop this was kid, right? The guys he's training. So then later when he brings Mike Tyson, he puts his age like 15, and they're like, Teddy, so you learned you're more dirty than us. He's 15. This guy's not fucking 15 years old about Mike Tyson because he was yoked and big.
Wait, was that his trainer?
Yeah, he
Teddy
started training
Atlas?
him first. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He started training him first before he went with Gus Comado. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he was training with Teddy Atlas, and then these dudes were like, "What the fuck? He's not 15. Get the fuck out of here!" You know, this is not his record. And they started talking shit, and he said, "All right, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm lying. He's 18, which he wasn't."
Yeah.
And they're like, "All right, yeah, you better fucking say the truth." But he wasn't. But these dudes would think that this was like, "Oh, we did him dirty. He's trying to do the same shit to us." But I was like, that shit's funny because he was a big ass kid, big ass fucking neck. He looked like a little pit bull. That's what he looked like. Also, now going back to the boxing fight, the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. I didn't think it was gonna be that good. I didn't think Fury was gonna press the action. I thought he was gonna make it a little bit of a boring fight. But that shit was. I'm telling you, that fight and the Klitschko and Joshua was the best heavyweight fights in my lifetime. I'm 29, so since 89, I think those were the best ones. I mean, maybe these fools could say about Tyson and Holyfield. But I mean, Tyson fucking bit his ear, so I don't know if they had 1 or 2 fights, but I mean, if you bite someone's ear, fuck out of here, you know. But dude, that was a fucking fight.
I heard Fury should have won.
I thought so too, but again, you know, I was watching the fight not like as a judge, right? I'm drinking, having fun, and I thought he was gonna win. I didn't think they were gonna give it to Wilder. I said either he wins or they're gonna give it a draw. Like it's not gonna, they're not gonna give it to. I didn't think they were gonna give it to Wilder because I saw this fool missing a lot. This fool's head moving. You know, this fool throws mostly like the right power. Wilder,
Okay.
right haymaker. This fool was dodging him all the time. But then it was probably like the 7th round or something where he clipped him like behind the ear. He was moving and he hit him behind the ear. He wasn't really off balance, but he was moving. He was moving away. He got hit and then he fell. But he wasn't like really rocked. But you got caught. You're moving, you got hit. I mean, it was an official knockdown. He got dropped and then he was just laying down smiling. He was like, all right, he caught me, right? He gets up. And then Wilder's coming at him hard. And this one, I'm like, fuck, hold him. He ends up holding him. Then he just starts boxing, right? Oh, he starts going at him. I'm like, holy shit. I guess he's got his feet under him. They're going at it. It's good. So I'm like, all right, Wilder won that round 10-8. It's not a fucking 10-7. Because he didn't then dominate the round. I'm like, all right, it's a 10-8 round. We'll give him that one. He probably won like, from what I was watching, I'm like, all right, he probably won 1 round before that. But I just saw Fury outboxing him. Footwork. It seemed kind of like let me see. Well, who could you? I mean, kind of like, you know, Mayweather fights, right? He doesn't have the knockout power, but like you can't hit him.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that. This fool couldn't hit him. So then they're going at it, right? And then, but I'm like, oh, I have Fury ahead. It's a 12 round. And I'm like, dude, Fury, the only way Wilder wins, he knocks him out. I'm like, he's not going to, like, he has to knock him out. You saw that punch, right?
Yeah.
You saw the right one first.
Yeah.
When that shit hit him, and then that left hit him, and then the way he fell,
He just fell straight back.
I was like, it's over. There's no fucking way he gets up. The way he fell, we've seen MMA fights or kickboxing fights when fools get laid out, and then they're just laying down, and you see their stomach and their chest go up, and they're breathing so hard. You know they're out with their eyes open.
Yeah.
I was all like, that he's out. He ain't getting up. I was like, dude, it's fucking over. Like, this fool ended up coming back. And then he gets up. Like, you saw the memes, the Undertaker memes.
Yeah, he got up like nothing.
He gets up. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, then he starts like, you know, jumping around, like running a little bit, like in place. And then he comes back and he even rocks Wilder. Not bad, but he catches him with a, I think he's southpaw. So he caught him like with a jab hook, or if he's orthodox, he caught him with a cross hook, and he kind of rocked him. Mm-hmm. And then he came back. He didn't win the round, but he came back to, if it wasn't for the knockdown, he would have won the round. Kind of how the round ended. So I'm like, on points, I was all like, all right, this we dropped, and this is a 10-8. The other one's a 10-8. He probably won 1 round of the other one, maybe 2. I'm like, all right, he's not gonna win. I'm like, no, Fury's gonna win. And then, you know, they're saying the scorecards in a draw. Then when it was a draw, I wasn't upset though. I wasn't like, oh, that's fucking bullshit. I was just like, I think Fury won, you know, but I wasn't really upset. I was like, but whatever, like a draw. I'm like, they're gonna do a media rematch.
I feel like they give it a draw just because like they're so they can make another obviously another fight.
Well,
rematch,
boxing
you know?
is, yeah. There's now, we know that it's corrupted.
Yeah.
But probably fool. Or I mean, I was watching it, having fun, drinking.
Yeah.
Like if I fucking watch a fight, all right, let's do it as judges. Let's fucking pay attention. We probably would have scored it a draw. If we would be writing the numbers like 10-9.
Yeah, because according to everybody, like a bunch of people were saying that
Fury
like,
won.
Yeah, Fury won.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
So
but,
that's how I saw it too. But again, I was drinking, so
yeah. I didn't watch it, but I was at work, and then I was just like reading like the life stats, and then like my friend like showed me the video like once it ended of the knockdown, and then I was like, oh shit, like he's out, you know?
Yeah.
But then I was like, like in my head, I was like, wait, no, this fight ended a draw, you know. So, but then like I didn't expect that. Like he just got up like nothing, you know. Like he died and then like he came back to life, you know.
Fucking
Like
Undertaker,
you know how
bro.
like fighters, especially in boxing, obviously because they have the 10 count, you know, they'll get rocked or they'll get knocked down. And like the way they get up, their legs are still like wobbly.
Yeah,
you know?
his weren't.
No, they weren't.
That's what I didn't get. I said he's gonna get up. I'm like, he's gonna get finished. His legs are gonna be. He's not gonna be able to stand good. And then when he's just like, started running
Like
in place, I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, this isn't supposed to happen. The way he got hit, it was a clean right. And I saw like I think MMA fighting or an MMA site put the punch, but they show like. Oh, the left hook that dropped Fury. I'm like, no, fuckers. It was that right hand that rocked him.
And then
the left hook was following up, but the right hand was the hardest. He fucking cracked him. It was like, it wasn't on the chin. It was probably like by the cheekbone, huh? Because he was moving down. He was moving down, and this fool, followed him. Yeah, but I don't know how he got up, but that was a fucking hell of a fight. If you guys haven't seen it, I don't know. Look that shit up.
You see it. I remember I was trying to like live stream it like on some, I don't know, trying to find a website, but I couldn't fucking find one.
But watch that fight, look it up, and also watch that Klitschko Joshua. So I'm sure they're gonna do the immediate rematch. If they don't do it, then they're gonna do Wilder versus Joshua. Joshua is the other champ. I don't know what champ, fuck WB or W, whatever the fuck it is. I think he has a couple belts. Wilder's the WBC champ, and I think Joshua has like 3 titles.
What the fuck? Yeah. Oh, but from different, I guess.
Yeah, different organizations or whatever. So that's the fight that's gonna happen. I don't mind seeing a Fury Wilder too. I'd rather see that fight first, and then from there, then they fight. Anthony Joshua. So now let's talk about the UFC 31 fight card.
Did you talk about the main card?
We got to talk about the guy with the beautiful hair here. Elias Theodoro.
Before we started recording this, you were talking about he was sexy, and I don't know what. Right?
I didn't say that. I said his hair looks, no homo, but his hair does look better than these girls. There's Jessica I on here. Go to the UFC.com website and look at the fight card. You're going to see Claudia Gadelia, Nina, Jessica I, and then look at Elias Theodoro, his hair. Like, that fool shits on these fucking girls' hair.
Damn, bro.
She does. Look at that shit.
You're that shit. Too excited about his hair.
Yeah, well, hey, I don't have hair, right? So I appreciate hair. I'm like, God damn, I wish I had that hair.
I wish I was caressing his hair.
Yeah. Nah, but give me that hair.
Give me that hair.
But that was, if you guys see it, I don't know if a girl listens to this, but if you do, the girls are going to be hating on this with hair. Trust me. Anyways, he's fighting Eric Anders. Eric Anders' last fight, he fought Thiago Santos. It was a hell of a fight. They were both gassed the fuck out. He stopped Eric Anders. He stopped him where Eric Anders was so tired where he collapsed like 2 times.
Oh,
they ended the fight.
Wasn't it like last minute fight?
Yeah, he was a last minute replacement, like a week. Yeah, like a week. A week. So Eric Anders fought Thiago Santos. Thiago Santos was supposed to fight Jimmy Manuwa. Jimmy Manuwa got hurt for, I don't know what the reason was. Eric Anders stepped up on a short notice. They were fucking having a hell of a fight. That was the debut for Thiago Santos at light heavyweight. So Eric Anders, they fought at light heavyweight. But if you guys didn't see that fight, at the end of the fight, this fool he basically got stopped, TKO'd, got up, he was trying to walk, he collapsed. They helped him up, he started walking, he collapsed again. He was that tired. Eric Anders, Elias, based on what I saw Eric Anders do against Thiago Santos on short notice, and he's not even, I don't know if he's the underdog, but he's not even ranked in the top 15. Elias is ranked number 14. I think I'm going to take the underdog here and bet on Eric Anders. I'm going to start betting on it. Elias, who do you got on this fight?
I haven't really seen Elias fight. I've only seen him be a ring boy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you were talking about him in booty shorts because he was a ring boy for Invicta.
I didn't say all that. I just said I asked if you had seen him be a ring boy.
I didn't. That's the problem.
Yeah,
you did. I didn't.
You told me you did.
No,
You said
I
you
said
knew
I
about
heard.
it.
Yeah, I knew about it. And then
wow,
you, and then
what's the difference? I saw it. So what?
Yeah, and then you said he's been a ring boy multiple times. So I'm
yeah,
like,
because
I'm
like it's
so
on
you
Twitter
always
and
watch
stuff.
it.
No, but it's on Twitter and stuff. Like it's something different. So obviously, like he's gonna get like a lot of publicity or like media attention for it.
Yeah,
right, bro. I can't lie. Yeah, once I heard he was gonna be a ring boy, I was like, oh hell yeah! Like I gotta see this.
So, Elias, he's testing 1, 2, 3 testing. All right, we're back. That shit on? Your shit's blinking.
Yeah.
So we basically finished. Well, at least we're at the UFC 231 fight card. I heard we had to rewind it to figure out where we were at. That's where Ivan was talking about. What was his name? Theodore. It's a ring boy.
Yeah.
And so then we realized we're done already. And then one of the applications to record both mics, that shit gave out. So we talked for like 20 minutes, and we figured out it didn't record. So fuck. So we're back. So fuck it. Let's get back on track.
So I mean, some of the lost not footage, but audio was basically Art talking about his gay experiences. But I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't want to repeat himself. So let's just skip to the upcoming UFC fight card, right, Art?
No, I think you're smoking something and you forgot. But we talked about Theodore Eric. I think we talked about it. If not, I don't know if we did.
Yeah, we did, because that's where we left off.
You talked about the ring boy. Well, let's just talk Elias Theodore versus Eric Anders. If it's in the podcast, you're gonna hear this shit again. Eric Anders, I see him. I'm gonna take him as the underdog. I think he's good wrestler, pretty good striking. I think he's gonna end up beating Elias, which Elias is a great wrestler too. Eric Anders, I have him. You?
Elias,
the ring boy. All right. You got Jessica I versus Katlyn Chookagian. I don't know them, to be honest. I know Jessica I don't remember Katlyn. She's a favorite. She's ranked number 3, I'm guessing. Jessica I's number 9. I don't know. I guess I'll take the favorite. I don't really
Jessica
know.
Evil Eye.
Claudia Gadelha versus Nina. Nina's the girlfriend of Amanda Nunes. Okay fighter. Well-rounded. For girl MMA, I'd say she's a C-level fighter. For girl MMA. Overall, like if skill-wise to men, I think she's a fucking D- probably. Yeah, like she's, Claudia, at least she has more skills. Like she's a good fighter. Claudia's like a B-level fighter. I don't think she'll be champ. She kind of gasses out. Good striking, heavy hands, good jiu-jitsu. Wrestling, I mean, she overpowers people to take them down. I have Claudia winning that one. Now we're going to move to the main card. We're going to go with Kyle Bokniak and Hakeem Dawodu. You told me about Kyle. He fought Zabit. That was a great fight. Kyle's he was like a brawler against Zabit. I guess you kind of have to be because Zabit's so fucking skilled. You're not gonna match him skill for skill, right? So you have to like fucking Vanderlei fight him, right?
Yeah.
Just move forward and fucking
Bite your mouthpiece.
Yeah, brawl with him. Hakeem, I'm guessing, I haven't seen him fight. I'm guessing he's a striker. The first fight of the main card. I'm guessing they wanna, get people to watch. So I guess that they're both strikers here. I'm just checking the app, make sure that shit doesn't collapse again. Crash. All right, so it's good. And then you got Cowboy Oliveira versus Gunnar Nelson.
I got Gunnar Nelson.
Gunnar Nelson. He hasn't fought in a while. No. I think his last fight was against Ponzinibbio that knocked him out. I poked first, then he knocked him out. Good jiu-jitsu. Striking is like a karate style. Pretty good striking. For people that don't really know the karate style, but then when you figure him out, he leaves a lot of openings because his hands are kind of down when he strikes.
And his leg too, you're open to a lot of leg kicks.
Yeah.
Low kicks, especially since Cowboy's like a more.
More of a Thai fighter.
Yeah.
Cowboy, decent cardio. I think cardio goes to Nelson. Jiu-jitsu goes to Nelson. Oliveira, his jiu-jitsu is pretty good, but I think Nelson can submit him. Oliveira, striking, I guess he's a little bit better because
technically. But Nelson, it depends. If he could go in and out with that karate style, he could probably rock him. Gunnar Nelson hasn't fought in a while. Alex has fought more consistently, so I'm gonna take Oliveira on this one. You got Nelson. Then we got Jimmy Manuwa versus Thiago Santos.
You say Jimmy Manuwa?
I see Jimmy Manuwa. I mean, we talked about this before. We're just fucking recapping it. Jimmy Manuwa, striker, natural light heavyweight, mostly boxing though. He doesn't really use kicks or knees or elbows much. Mainly boxing. He's ranked number 7, fighting number 15, Thiago Santos. Thiago Santos' last fight was against Eric Anders. He did pretty good there. He got tired. Eric Anders is a middleweight. He moved up to light heavyweight on a week's notice. He's a wrestler, so you know Thiago Santos is muscle built. He's real muscular. That's what probably gassed him out. Striking fight though, Jimmy Manuwa. If Jimmy Manuwa was smart, he would get him up against a cage, wear him out a bit, use his size on him. Thiago's a better. He utilizes more techniques. He uses more kicks, more knees. But I'm going to take Jimmy on this one because he's a natural light heavyweight. They both have heavy hands, so anyone could get knocked out. If you want to take an underdog, I would take Thiago Santos as well as an underdog here. Because they're both strikers. I mean, Jimmy's not going to fucking shoot in. Anything on that one?
I got Jimmy.
You got Jimmy too?
I got Jimmy.
Then you got Valentina Shevchenko versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Did I say it right?
Jędrzejczyk.
All right, yeah, that probably sounds right. If you guys see how her name's spelled out, you guys won't know how the fuck to spell it. I mean, how to pronounce it. Valentina, yeah, Valentina. Well, to spell it too, if I tell you spell her last name, if you don't see it, you ain't gonna know. Valentina fought Joanna in Muay Thai before, beat her 3 times. Joanna's moving up in weight class. This is 125. She was the champ at 115. Got knocked out by Rose, then fought her again. Lost to her by decision. She complains a lot. She always blames other people. I mean, as a fighter, I like her, but she complains a lot. She reminds me of the Diaz brothers. You know how they always complain?
Yeah.
Like you like to watch them fight. They shit talk,
complain.
but then they complain all the time. Like, dude, they complain
she's
way
pretty
too much.
annoying. Yeah, I used to like her a lot, but ever since she blamed her loss against Namajunas on I forgot what, but I was like
On the weight cut.
Was it?
Yeah, she said, "Oh, the first fight. Oh, my nutritionist, they
that
messed
she
me
blamed
up.
it on her nutritionist.
It was a
that's
left
right.
hook. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?"
I was like, wow, are you serious? Come on.
And then the second fight, she complained again. "Oh, I didn't lose. I'm the real champion."
Yeah.
Get the
like,
fuck.
damn,
That's
you're
why she's
always
moving
concussed.
up. She's trying to win.
Yeah, but
a
now
title.
Valentina's gonna be bigger than her.
Yeah, Valentina's striking. Valentina's more of a she probably puts in like 2 to 3 combinations, and Joanna throws way more. Joanna's more of a volume striker, right? Valentina's more explosive striker.
Mm-hmm. But I got Valentina.
I got Valentina. Better wrestling, better jiu-jitsu, bigger, stronger. Striking's pretty close, but just a different volume versus more explosive striking. She has the edge. She's beat her in Muay Thai. I know this is MMA, but I see her winning. Then you got the main event, which we got Max Holloway
against Brian Ortega, and me
Brian
and Art
Ortega.
bet a beer.
Oh yeah, so if you guys listen, was it last?
It
was like 2
podcasts
podcasts ago.
Yeah.
He owes me a beer. So I tell him, "Hey bro, you're gonna show up to the fight," and I just see that he read my text and he didn't respond.
You
Fucking
didn't.
Ivan, bro.
That's a lie because you have Android and I have an iPhone. You can't see if I read your text or not. Pinche mentiroso.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. But I can see when I guess it's just Android. I could see if they read it.
But that's
on
only
Android.
on other Androids.
I guess
I'm
on
sure.
Android. I don't know. I'm just fucking around. But he does owe me a beer, and we bet a beer on this one. I'm taking Max Holloway. He's a champ.
I'm
Fuck,
not
look, they
taking
have
Brian
Max Holloway
Ortega.
ranked number 5.
What the hell?
A glitch. And then Ortega, the
Number
Mexican
1.
from Hawthorne. Ortega, is he undefeated at this weight class? Probably.
I think so.
Great
At least
jiu-jitsu.
in the UFC.
Good
yes.
cardio. Great cardio. Great jiu-jitsu. Striking's okay. He's getting better, but he does
has
has
power.
Yeah, he has power in him. I mean, he stopped Frankie Edgar.
Yeah.
No one has stopped Frankie Edgar before. So Brian Ortega, it's the toughest fight for Max Holloway, the most dangerous. He goes for finishes. He's not waiting to win on points.
Yeah.
He goes for a submission. He tries to knock you out. And good cardio. It's fucking dangerous.
Yeah, and you were saying how this is the the biggest featherweight fight.
Oh yeah, the biggest featherweight fight besides Conor and Aldo. On the build, right? The fight itself lasted 12 seconds or something. Then Max Holloway, I mean, he beat his last two fights. He whooped Aldo. Yeah, that's an older Aldo, but Aldo's only lost to Holloway and Conor, so Aldo's still fucking. If he only lost to the best, he's probably gonna be one of the great featherweights of all time. Jose Aldo was obviously the best because he held it for a long time. But Max Holloway, if he's able to take Ortega out, I don't see who he's gonna fucking fight. Moicano. Moicano's I think Moicano is. I think he's the replacement in case someone gets hurt.
Oh, is he? Is he gonna fight Chad Mendes? Or I'm tripping.
I think he's on standby. But Max Holloway, great cardio, great striking, technical, more of a volume puncher. Wrestling decent, jiu-jitsu is okay, but Ortega got some on the jiu-jitsu. Don't go to the fucking ground with Ortega. Don't even try it, right? If you see an opening, like how you're striking and then you see an easy takedown, go for it. Don't fucking go for a takedown.
That's an invitation for a guillotine.
Yeah, I see that. If he goes for a takedown, I kind of see that happening. Or this would get
something.
T-City, triangle. So don't fucking go for the takedown. If you drop him, follow up with punches, but don't sit in his guard. Just get up. Let him get up. I have Max Holloway, so I think his striking and his footwork's gonna help him win the fight. And I think Ortega, he's gonna do good. I think this is gonna go 5 rounds. If it doesn't go 5 rounds, it's because Ortega stops him. That's how I see it. Ortega going for the finish. Max Holloway also going for the finish, but I think he's gonna end up winning on points.
All right.
Yeah, so that's it. So that's it for this fight. We talk about everything else, right? That's it.
We talked about a lot.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of other shit. So that's good. All right, guys. So we'll see you next week, next Monday. We'll try to finish earlier. It's fucking 10:44 p.m. on Monday. Just so you guys know, we record these shits every Monday.
8 p.m.
Yeah, we say 8 p.m. By the time we started, we're setting up. We moved to the.
Yeah. Well, today it just took longer because we said we came out here to set up. The mics
to set up.
We connected the
we started at
laptop
9
to the TV.
Yeah, we started at 9, and then this shit fucking stopped.
Crashed.
So we had to redo it.
We lost like 20 minutes.
Yeah, we lost 20
minutes.
Yeah. So I gotta talk about the Lomachenko fight. Before we take off, Lomachenko versus Jose Pedraza. If you guys don't know who Lomachenko is, Google him, YouTube him. He's one of the best pound-for-pound boxers right now. Probably has the best footwork that I've seen in boxing. Very technical. The last fight, he moved up and won another title. It was a great fight. He got dropped in that fight. He came back and stopped the guy with a left hook to the body. So now he's fighting Jose Pedraza, which he got beat by Davis. I think his name is Gervonta Davis. He lost to him, came back, won like 2 fights, and then he won some other title. So Lomachenko's fighting him for another title. Let me see what his title is. Oh, the WBO. So he's the WBO champ right now. He beat Ray Beltran in August. So they have Lomachenko as a favorite, like usual. I think we're going to see very technical fight. He's probably going to end up stopping him, if not just win by dominant decision. That's going to be on ESPN, so it's going to be free. So you'll be able to watch the UFC fights and the top rank ESPN fights. So check that out. I think it starts at 6 p.m. Boxing usually starts earlier, around 6 p.m. So you'll be able to watch the Lomachenko fight before like the before the main like 2 fights start in the UFC. So make sure to check that out. And I think that's it. I don't think there's any other fights other than that. So that's it. We'll see you guys next Monday when we talk about the recap for these fights and then the rest of the upcoming fights. So we'll catch you guys next week. Peace.